All right, guys, welcome to our podcast. So, we have changed the name a bit because we are having a special guest online. Let me introduce you to Sairam, our AI expert, big data, AI ML, and stuff. He basically works a lot in healthcare, and he's here to tell me that AI ML is not just pip install.
Yeah.
All right, so that
Actually,
is
the
that is the first topic that we are going to basically take in. The AI ML is not just pip install. Change my mind. Go on.
yeah. So obviously the title is a bit different, right? So whenever I used to conduct workshops, Yash comes and say like, whatever it is just pip install NumPy, Pandas, TensorFlow, whatever it is. According to him, he thinks that AML shit things are only pip install, but it is a lot more beyond that. It's like a complete it starts it's similar to a software product only, where you interact with the client, ask their requirements, collect the data accordingly, do the pre-processing, and then apply machine learning or deep learning, and then give the deployment accordingly. So I feel there is a lot of maths also, there is a lot of client interaction, presentation.
See,
On a whole, it's a package, man. I don't feel it's not only pip install.
See, man, let me tell you something honestly. You
Yeah.
guys wouldn't have you guys wouldn't have a career if Python wasn't invented.
It can't be like that. See, it can be implemented in Java and JavaScript also. So I don't
True.
think programming is going to be a barrier for AI.
Why?
It's
Why?
just Python is, I
It
say,
is widely
more
used because
versatile,
it's,
more
yeah,
very versatile. What is it?
versatile and also
Versatile.
user friendly. There's not much
Yes.
issues while
I
programming.
think many data analytics people don't know that much of programming, but they still want to analyze the data. So Python is one of the easier language to learn for them.
Man, okay, but okay. Then one of the things that I always try to tell Sairam is during hackathons is his
Okay.
product is one of the things that is not tangible. Okay. मैं हमेशा
Okay.
उसको ये चीज़ बोलता कि it's not tangible. The people can't see your progress. Okay. All I can see is if you put an image. ठीक है. If you talk in technical terms, if I give you a straight profile picture of mine and you need to make it a side profile, I know that is very tough thing to do, very hard thing to do, image manipulation when you have yeah. But if you take it from a naive man's perspective, तुम एक फोटो को ही टेढ़ा कर रहे हो.
Hmm.
Okay, it's true, right? I'm not, this is not something like you talk to half of the people and फोटो ही टेढ़ा कर रहा है यार, मैं तो वीडियो से बस स्क्रीनशॉट निकाल लूंगा. Okay,
Okay.
so what would you tell him कि हाँ man, like whatever you're thinking is basically wrong. it's it's something more than that. If you had to explain, because there has to be a reason why in our, like specifically in Indian education वाले जो भी hackathons हो रहे हैं तुम्हारे, AI is not getting that kind of a big कैसे बताऊँ मैं, specifically in,
Yeah. Yeah. That is true.
yeah, specifically in recent hackathons, if I talk
Yeah.
about.
So this is getting kind of personal.
Of course, the whole point, see, the whole point was to
It's
get
getting kind
personal.
of personal.
Yeah, so see, as according to me, I work in healthcare applications, and obviously, my target audience is not the common people. I don't want the common people to understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing. I just want to know what my target audience, those are obviously the doctors, they understand, they value my product. Then, फिर भी ना, like ultimately, I don't see if I take hackathons as an opportunity to build and work on our products. So at the end of the hackathon, I built a product. Now I have pitched it to the doctor, and we are moving it aside. So that's going a different track. So I didn't think that much if we didn't win that competition also, because at the end of the 24 hours, we had a product with us, a prototype, and that prototype was meant for doctors and not for common people. So it is not necessary for me to make the common people to understand what I'm doing, but the doctors value the work because they know how crucial it is and how it saves their manual work.
Okay. All right. But okay, I have a question right now. ठीक है?
Yeah.
If you, one of the main problems according to me that I think with a situation like this is not having a real-time product. Okay.
Okay.
Most of the time whenever you're doing some kind of a calculations, you're doing it on a pre-trained model and you cannot get a real-time result. Okay, like जो मैं फेस चेंज का बात करता है, I've seen work like that done by people in a college, but उसका एक क्या बोलते हैं, व्हाट ही वाज वर्किंग ऑन, उसने बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया कि हाँ व्हाई ही इज वर्किंग ऑन समथिंग लाइक दिस, वो रियल टाइम पे नहीं जा रहा है. व्हाट डू यू थिंक, because the future is real time, right? If you want to make
Yeah,
something
true.
a product, it has to be real time. So how do you think that you can make something like this real time?
So I would say there are two issues, maybe technology gap. One is the hardware deployment. So we guys have no idea about hardware, and that is the gap I find in the current syllabus also. Maybe if possible, they can teach hardware deployment because we have no idea what Raspberry Pi does, how to connect the components. Maybe not me, but in general, an AI/ML person doesn't know it.
No,
I
His
do agree.
syllabus or his curriculum is bound only to develop a model. But what to do after that? That is what the industry needs also. That they don't know. Even when it comes to hardware deployment or software also, in software you have MLOps, you have the scalability issues. So when 10 or 15 people are trying to access my model at the same time, it will fail, it will crash. So how to scale up my model so that people can use it at the same time? This no one teaches, but this is what the industry wants. So
all
this is the main issue why people are not able to. It includes me also. I am also not able to do that much because I am not taught of those things. Maybe I am learning it
See,
besides.
I think that is more of a like software development related issue rather than an AI issue. Like
Yeah,
our
but
job is to make the model, get the backend done, deployment, scalability, UI, not ours.
right.
okay, Aradhya. Wait.
See,
Even
that's okay. Let me take this. Take it.
okay.
You can't say that. ठीक है. That's not your job. Is something. This is not something that you can
No, no,
afford to say at a second as a second year student. ठीक है. I'll tell you something.
I'll
My
say not my primary job. Like maybe because that does not personally interest me, but I will not be in the market where that sort of is my main role.
all right. ठीक है. Now okay. Did you watch our previous podcast, Saira?
no, not fully, but I
Yeah.
watched between.
So basically, I gave you and Aradhya an open offer at that moment. I
Ah,
was willing to work on an AI based project with you
okay.
guys where we create a product. We'll have an 8 to 10 member team. You guys can bring your friends. I have my team with me, and we'll be creating a very screen like some kind of a hardware product where you can implement your AI model. But my only condition will be that has to be, even if it's a very simple model, आई वॉन्ट इट टू बी अ रियल टाइम मॉडल. तुम्हारा बाकी जो भी तुम्हें IoT वाला पार्ट चाहिए, UI चाहिए, विजुअल्स चाहिए, आई एंड माई टीम विल वर्क ऑन दैट while you guys can basically work on making the model real time. उसको कैसे होस्ट करना है, ये करना, that is something that we can figure out together. I am ready
Sure.
to give you an open offer.
Okay.
All right.
See, I think model complexity and how large the model is, that we can still manage to work upon. As I
See,
think Sairam will also agree. Like
yeah,
we
Yeah.
can make
See, but
we can make a model less complex so that it performs faster,
yeah, that
or
it can
maybe
be
the
done.
cost of accuracy.
see,
Yeah, that
I'm
is true.
see. The thing is, whenever we are developing a very, like, imagine we are making an attachment for a specs, okay, so the main part of something like this is going to be a microcontroller. You cannot put a processor here, okay, it has to be a
True.
Right.
microcontroller.
Yeah.
It has to talk to some kind of a server. It's going to get its data from that. Depending upon that, we can make the microcontroller as small as possible because its only job is API
To
calls
send and
and
receive the data.
yeah, that
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that is this is I'm speaking this in a very layman's term because उस
Yeah.
पर
Yeah.
कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी और होगी, कनेक्टिविटी क्या ये हो रहा है वो देखना पड़ेगा. बट या गिव मी 1 second. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I had some issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so what I was saying is basically we can make the microcontroller as small as possible and some kind of an attachment. अब चीज़ यही होगा, वो काम मैं देखता हूँ कैसे होस्ट करना, कहाँ होस्ट करना, हाउ चीपली वी कैन डू इट, आई विल फिगर दैट आउट. मॉडल बनाना ये तुम्हारा, व्हाट डू यू से?
Yeah, it's not an issue for
It's
us.
easy,
Can be
yeah.
done.
2 months.
10 minutes.
2 months आफ्टर लेट्स, ठीक है, मेरे प्रोजेक्ट्स वगैरह सब देख, एवरीबडी ईच वन ऑफ अस हैज सम आउटसाइड प्रोजेक्ट्स, ठीक है. ये
True.
है, आई से वी स्टार्ट एग्जैक्टली आफ्टर मिड सेम्स, April end तक. I think this is gonna be your last semester, right, Sairam?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to complete it before that, before May. April के अंदर अंदर हमारा ये product ready होना चाहिए.
Can be done.
On it.
Yeah, ठीक है. That अगर वो हुआ अच्छे से, then I can say it's not just pip install. Until and unless that happens, it's still just pip install.
Yeah, it will happen.
Okay,
You will change
okay.
yourself.
Yes, what is your perspective on like AI and ML if you want to?
That is the topic. That is the title of
I
the
understood,
podcast.
Sairam, but I'm asking if you want to roast about
See,
it
I'm
to a
not
friend
roasting.
in. I'm asking you if you have to like suppose you're having an unofficial conversation with a friend, or तुझे you have to like really roast AI ML. What will you say?
बच्चा पता है, छोटा बच्चा.
Acha.
Imagine a small kid who has knowledge about everything, who can do anything and everything. Okay, but उसको जो knowledge set है उसके आगे वो कुछ नहीं कर सकता. And you need to tell him exactly what to do. ठीक है, he can basically solve the complete integral calculus वाला sum कोई तो solve कर सकता है, but you need to explain each and every term to him बहुत अच्छे से, बहुत प्यार से, each and every time.
I'll say I agree.
Okay. Yeah. See, if it is a very core AI engineer, then what you say is true because that is what we do.
वो
But if,
but to teach
yeah,
that child, वो बच्चों को सिखाना ताकि वो कुछ भी कर पाए उस डोमेन में, that is a big task. Because what other what do you say, software or computer knowledge we have that can do that?
See, because one more thing that I feel is a very negative point for you guys is data sets. You guys don't get real time because in this age, data is your क्या बोलते हैं, key to success.
Yes.
true.
The only reason OpenAI is thriving, I'm not gonna say only reason, but one of the main
One of
reasons,
the reasons.
yeah, OpenAI is thriving because उनका data set is bigger than every other data set, and उन्होंने they have found ways to keep it that way. Okay, you remember अभी recently Gemini fiasco तुम लोगों को पता ही होगा.
Gemini किसका?
Gemini had a, I think, big issue related to security or something, right? Related to the answers and data set.
Yeah, I guess I heard.
I heard, yeah, there were rumors about the CEO being asked to resign or something.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
s-
I also then they I think regulated their guidelines and they made it extra safe now.
yeah, I don't, see.
So
I'm
sometimes like prompts don't work more
That is true.
usual than often. In Gemini, if you give same thing to ChatGPT, it might answer.
but yeah, ऐसा कुछ तो है, ठीक है. I'm entirely not sure what the see. I've not read about it. To be honest, I'll tell you my TLDR for the whole day is basically what new game released on Steam. I see some dumb news about somebody creating a language that's like Python but faster than C++, calling that bullshit. उसके
Wow.
बाद learning that Unity did something dumb again, so people are switching to Godot, and it ends with something about Apple, some kind of an Apple lawsuit where Apple is fighting someone again. All right.
Again.
Again.
Typical
All
Apple.
right. All right. Yeah. See, if I have to be the bad person right now, I hate Apple products.
I completely agree with you on this one. Completely agree.
I
Yash.
think Sairam
Full
has an
full
iPhone, right?
support.
Sairam has
Nah.
Full support.
See, OnePlus.
OnePlus.
Okay, cool.
That is also another shit. We'll come to that later.
Alright, yeah, nee. See, the
No.
thing, like one of the things that I dislike is basically not being allowed to tinker with your own product,
Agreed.
and second thing is being called a dumb person for breaking it. That's basically what Apple's trying. See, I'm gonna see. It's a very wrong thing to say about a company that has been creating such super shit with Vision OS and all. But even though their R&D is so good, they have taken a very different track with their computers and all. This is something that, because there are a lot of people who are using M1, M2 Max, and one of the things that I found about it is it's a ARM processors are very good. Do you know, like to me, like I think most of the servers that you are using for data are basically ARM servers, not x86 servers. ऐसा भी
Mhm.
होता है, okay, because it's lot of things they are different kind of servers architecture and all blah blah blah. But
I'm
I
gonna
think
pretend I'm understanding.
yeah,
Yeah, true.
yeah, okay.
Boasting of his hardware knowledge. Let
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Do you want to
So
talk
like
about hardware?
this type of
Let's talk
hardware,
about
yeah.
hardware knowledge.
Right. Go on, Yash.
No,
Your
no,
podcast.
it's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
it is way deviating from the topic.
All right, okay, Neil, let's get
Yes,
back.
yes, yeah, it's going to
Let's okay, let's get back to AI. Okay,
Yeah.
what is a controversial take? Okay, let me ask you. What do you think it is a negative take about AI from you guys?
Oh, I think
Um,
it's overhyped.
True.
Why?
See, as you said, it's like a bacha.
Hmm.
And you okay? The like let's say LLMs and stuff. We just recently learning class about its shortcomings, and there are like like the way it's working in the back end. If you understand, if you look at GPT and stuff, you might think it is like smart at some level, but essentially what's happening behind it, it's maths. And if you can find flaws in that maths, then your model completely fails. It gives you the most dumbest, more rubbish answers known to mankind. Big LLMs.
Okay.
Same with
Okay.
any AI tool. If uh, you know garbage in,
Yeah,
garbage
of
out,
course, of course.
that's the is I'll say top three cause of bad AI.
And my take is a bit different. So no, this what happened in 2000s. It was the boom of software development, especially web development.
Yeah.
Every tech person was fond of web development and wanted to do something. And now, what is the role? It has become a standard job. The same case is happening to AI. So AI boom has happened. Everyone wants to learn AI. It depends. So I'm from a different perspective. See, I'm not a computer science engineer. I did my bachelor's in biomedical engineering. So I wanted to use AI so that I can be better in my field. That is what every person is thinking. My MTech batch comprised of different disciplines. So
Okay.
everyone wanted to apply AI in their own department or discipline so that they can become better. So what is going to be the difference between an AI/ML engineer and people like us?
Okay. So okay. So let me make something very clear. LLM stands for large language models. क्या है वो?
Yeah,
अगर आराध्या से मैं
goes
पूछूं,
on
Very,
say.
what is
very,
LLM?
very big neural networks trained on very large amount of data, and it has a feedback loop, feedback system, as well as it can take your normal uh, क्या कहते हैं, prompts as input and give you your way में natural language answer.
All right. ठीक है.
And the layers can be like millions and millions of layers.
How do you
Like
make your,
really,
अगर ये होगा, do you use large language models in your project, Sairam? Because मैंने तुम्हारे projects देखे हैं, ठीक है?
Yeah, yeah. Not as of now. My side is mostly on computer vision. I'm still yet to work on NLP.
So if I have to ask you about your workflow, ठीक है? You were creating something about taking some kind of a tumor out of something, okay?
Yeah.
Right? How do you go about it?
So, like what happens is the datasets I get is not directly from Kaggle. So you obviously know, right, Kaggle?
Obviously,
So
okay.
it's
For people viewing it, Kaggle is basically a website where you're gonna find a ton of dummy data, may half real time, half dummy, and
Mhm.
they actually provide you a very good structure to do some kind of a model and make some kind of a model through competitions, or you can do it if you like it also. अगर तुम्हें project वगैरह बनाना है, basically you can take that data set and make a model, and ये लोग ऐसे करने में ये करते because they actually give you a कितना तुम्हारा accuracy आया उनके एक्यूरेसी से कितना मैच हो रहा है. दिस इज वन ऑफ द हेल्पफुल थिंग, क्योंकि अगर तुमने कुछ डेटा सेट बना भी दिया, तुम्हें नहीं पता चलेगा मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम वो एक्यूरेट है या नहीं, अगर तुम्हारे पास कुछ कंपैरिजन के लिए डेटा नहीं है. Kaggle actually helps you provide that, correct?
I'll
True.
say partially. Firstly, dummy data. I think there is a lot more real data than dummy data on Kaggle. I will not saying dummy data is not
It's
there, but
not dummy data. We
yeah,
can say it as process data.
yeah,
Okay,
process
process
data,
data,
clean data is there. Yeah,
Hmm.
clean data. Okay.
more
Yeah.
clean data, and I'll say Kaggle does not always provide you with something to test your accuracy with.
Because most of the time in the
Uh,
competitions I've seen it, you get some kind of an
See,
accuracy.
competitions, it happens like that, but not all
competition
datasets are hosted as
competition
data.
में also even in competition Kaggle itself doesn't provide. Other users would have done similar work. You can compare it to that. And competition mein obviously there are like 100 more participants, 1000 more participants, so you get a lot of metrics to compare yourself with. But in case of a data which is just released and no one has worked on it, you have no comparison measures except. But in that domain you can then look at research papers and stuff to find what's the work going on in that way.
See, for anybody who's watching and here joined in, I'm acting like an ass because all of my AI क्या बोलते हैं knowledge is basically coming from using Wolfram का API. I pass a string, it gives me an answer, I get it. That's the kind of AI thing that I have done. Okay, मेरे को कुछ आइडिया नहीं है, मैं सिर्फ इन दोनों को परेशान करना बैठा, इसीलिए इट्स द नेम इज.
वो तो पता है ना.
वो तो पता नहीं. सी दैट्स द होल रीजन बिकॉज दिस समथिंग, ठीक है, बिकॉज मैं दोनों बार साईराम के प्रोजेक्ट देखा हूँ, ठीक है, बोथ द हैकेथॉन्स में. ही डिड नॉट विन.
Acha, as if you won also.
He did not win. But
See,
the
when I say something
Happen.
bad,
he did not win. But the whole point was his project was one of the most unique projects at those competitions, ठीक है. And the thing is, जो देखने आया उस बंदे को समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि इसने क्या बना. That is one of the things that मैंने,
issues.
yeah, ठीक है, मैंने देखा ये. This is,
I,
go on,
I
go on.
agree. I agree. Like the judges sometimes don't understand the they don't have that much AI knowledge, especially as you said, layman people. They don't have all this background and they don't know what is exactly going on. Even they say AI, I think very maybe ChatGPT or really extract what do you say?
See, do you guys think AI is a very oxymoronic word? If I ask you, ठीक है,
Hmm.
let me try to educate you guys.
Okay, and I'm not
Oh,
asking the meaning of oxymoron. I got it.
You got it. Are you sure did you
Yeah.
get it? I'll be happy to explain
Google
oxymoron.
search
Yeah.
oxym.
Array, it means, see, he's trying to say artificial intelligence. Dono are, it's not opposite kind of thing.
I know.
Nothing. Why are you asking?
See,
Uh,
नहीं
Make
नहीं,
fun.
it's not opposite. Okay, मैं तुम्हें ये
Okay.
चीज़ कैसे बताऊँ? What I am trying to say, it's basically, how should I say this? When I say artificial intelligence, it's something कि कैसे बताऊँ मैं तुम लोगों को? Something that can think on its own. If I tell it to you, if I tell
Yeah,
it, yeah. But
like
AI,
what you see in movies,
yeah,
like robots.
correct, yeah. Cool. So if I
Hmm.
say something like that, but that's not true, is it?
No, no, not at
Okay.
all. Not at
Yeah,
all.
let him finish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So do you think calling something like that an artificial intelligence? Because see, I see these words being thrown around a lot in a very क्या बोलते हैं, in various areas कि हाँ भाई अरे AI, I'm
Yes.
using AI, ठीक है, where half of the time it's just a regression model. True,
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
true. So
Agree.
do you think calling it AI is somehow redundant? It's somehow
See.
oxymoronic.
I will say probably definition wise, AI is computer intelligence is sometimes also said hand in hand with AI. So even if it's performing some task on its own, you can say it's AI. But what people generally use it, AI is what people generally use the word AI is for artificial general intelligence, which is in the AI language called AGI. Okay, that is the stuff which is still in development. We haven't figured shit out. We don't know anything. Big companies don't know anything. People are trying spending $1 million in that. Nothing is for certain now. So, but what people get the images of AGI, artificial general intelligence, and machine which has general common sense per se, which can think on its own and do stuff on its own. But we are so far from that.
True. And the regression model and all, see, 99% of AI tasks are not AI. Those are basically machine learning. So what you told me
Yeah.
is called machine learning. So we are
Okay.
trying to make a machine to learn to do a particular task. That is what
Yes.
being achieved till now. Maybe one particular task is being scaled up to many tasks. That is what the LAMs and the other models that you're seeing right now, right?
Yeah.
So these are able to do multiple tasks given a data. So
Okay.
what artificial intelligence is, I guess the things we see in movie that has not been done till now, or maybe some part of the world is secretly working and doing some shit which we don't know.
But I will say, even in the market, AI and machine learning are using hand in hand. And if you say any industrial person which is thoda bhi knowledge hai, they will, if they say AI, they will probably relate it to machine learning more.
Yeah, true.
So if I ask you what is the difference between AI and ML, क्या बोलोगे मेरे को? There
See,
has to be some
that's what.
difference.
See, AI, as the name suggests, artificial intelligence. So the machine is able to think on its own and do something that has not been achieved till now.
Okay.
Machine learning is what is being implemented right now, where you make a machine or a computer or hardware basically to learn a particular task and do on its own. So it's a very simple. So where I give the regression model, you say simple. I give the house price details and all. It predicts the price. So it's one particular task to which it is trained on. So it learns and it is able to do the task. So that's the core difference.
See, and think there are many debates on this same exact question. There are many perspectives on this. Some people say that what machine learning is learning is through AI, like whatever the maths is happening, that is the AI part, and the machine learning is uska final output. So you use AI to do machine learning. Then there is this perspective which is like AI is like the final product, and
Machine
if
learning
you,
is a part of it.
yeah, you
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 like you
have,
have this set diagram, right?
yeah,
AI
yeah, yeah,
inside ML, inside
AI
TL,
inside
that
and
one.
there's small ML. So like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have made
Hmm.
the perfect ML model, the perfect ideally ML model, so that it has the knowledge of everything and can do anything. Then you have created AI.
Okay. I have a very personal question to you guys. How much
Yeah.
of shit do you get from CS students?
Okay.
DSA.
Of course,
Uh,
DSA, yeah. Operating system नहीं पता, Linux नहीं पता, और
Yeah. Go on.
or
और
or go on, yeah, go on. नहीं पता. I will completely
See, in this case,
ignorant.
now,
नहीं पता.
see, Aradhya is different. I am different. To be honest, let me be clear with you is one thing. I guess most of the juniors must also get this thing clear. So I might be pursuing AIML here, but I am doing my masters in AIML, which means I'm specializing. So ultimately, I'm going to jump back to my healthcare sector. Since I did my bachelor's in biomedical, I will be working on that. So they will obviously choose me over any CS student or any AML student who knows all tech because they want that particular person who can apply AI. So if they don't know anything about the data, I can help them. See, literally, I am working with doctors. Doctors are interested to work in AI, but they don't know AI. Engineers want to work in healthcare, but they don't know the data. That is where I'm bridging them to. Recently, I had many interactions and I understood the value of myself there. So this is the core difference between him and me. This is what is most majority of the students in MTech are doing. So they have come from different disciplines in their bachelors, and they will be ultimately trying to apply AI in their own discipline. And industry needs morely these kind of people. That is what the trend I'm seeing in placements and in hiring also. They prefer these kind of people. So we have the factor called domain knowledge, which neither you or Aradhya will have.
We
Aradhya,
also have 4 years.
it was a very
Yeah,
hot take.
yeah.
Of course, it
No,
was a
you
good.
wanted to roast, right? So I am
No,
being.
it's no, no.
Why was
It's okay.
I
It's okay.
attacked?
It's
Whose team I'm in? I'm getting roasted by both for no reason.
अरे
No, that's the issue I'm saying. It's not. So,
Okay,
what one thing I would suggest if an AI/ML engineer to get a good job, he must not stop only with AI/ML. He has to go beyond that also.
I agree. An AI/ML job, supposing in any other sector, you have the domain knowledge of. Suppose you can take education,
Hmm.
take healthcare, take law. get your masters done in any of these subject, have your AI knowledge, it's a really good combo. Because because see, I think a very integral part of AI and ML is domain knowledge. And domain
True.
knowledge for sure gives you an edge. Because what you're doing is dealing with data, and what data is, it's information
If you're
about
not
that
able to understand, that is true, man.
subject.
See,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So, okay, I have a very basic question. You said a bachelor's in medical biomedical.
yeah.
So, what is your degree right now? Like, तुम्हारा bachelor's, do you have in BTech, BE, BSc,
B,
BE? You have in bachelor's of engineering. Okay.
yeah,
बायोमेडिकल कौन सा यार मैंने आज तक स्ट्रीम नहीं सुना ये वाला
yeah. South में थोड़ा है, the
साउथ
इधर north में नहीं. Yeah,
ओके इसमें नहीं है ओके सो इफ आई हैव टू आस्क यू 4 years में ठीक है दिस इज फॉर जनरल नॉलेज ठीक है नो रोस्टिंग ए शान रोस्ट नहीं करेगा आराध्य ओके
अरे.
see my whole point of asking this question was what subjects did you have that is entirely different from us if I have to talk to you about biomedical
So biomedical is kindly morely related to ENTC.
morely okay
Morely, we had lot of electronics. The thing
Okay.
is, I didn't learn anything because lockdown batch. I'll be so honest, lockdown batch.
Yeah.
And second, I didn't personally like electronics, even though it's a very good thing. I'm not harming anyone right now, but
but
we had, huh,
lockdown you should have only lost last 1 year of your college right
2 years.
Hmm.
2 years oof.
Second and third
Really?
year, wait, the core years, second and third year went.
All
Oh.
right.
And once I came back to college, final year project.
Okay, so
Uh,
what was your final year project?
Medical imaging, obviously, I worked on breast cancer.
Okay.
So my college has connection with hospital. So we got data from there, primary data. And I process. So you were asking, right, how my workflow is very
Okay,
long
yeah.
back.
So okay, one thing. First, let's talk about a tech stack. Do you primarily use Python, some kind of a data, some kind of a processing server, and OpenCV? And is that
Mm,
all?
let me guess. Let me guess.
Okay, let's play the guess game. Okay, I have wait. Let's
Hi,
have
you
let's
also guess. I'll
points,
also
points,
guess.
points, points, points. Okay, ठीक है. OpenCV, Google Colab or Jupyter Notebook. That's two.
okay,
Python,
okay.
Scalable Vector. OpenCV बोला क्या मैं?
हाँ
हाँ.
बोल दिया.
OpenCV.
2 बार open CV.
नहीं नहीं एक बार वही एक खुला है चार हो गया और क्या एक सेकंड
एक और बार Python.
विंडोज
अरे ये क्या
Oh,
होता
wow,
है?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
ये क्या है?
अब यश personally
अरे
roast
बोल ना
कर रहा
बाद में
है.
कंप्यूटर बोल, फिर कीबोर्ड बोल, सब बोल दे ना.
Motherboard भी बोल देता.
माउस अरे सब मैंने बनाया डोंट वरी हाँ
Okay, my guesses.
ओके या गो
My guesses. OpenCV, TensorFlow,
Yeah, yeah.
TensorFlow, PyTorch,
PyTorch. Okay,
Jupyter Notebooks,
okay.
something for deployment, but something lighter. I guess Flask or Streamlit.
आई डोंट थिंक
Streamlit is basic waste. Okay.
Okay. I agree. It is, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know any other lightweight thing.
Okay.
And let's
So
see, lots of
yeah
pipins.
what is Streamlit is that thing where you can deploy
don't
websites
know.
with
Just forget it.
अरे is
You,
it that
Dude,
Python
dude,
Python
I
पे Python पे website बनाने का is it that
yes, it is. It
I
is.
dude I tried it I went back to
It is.
HTML HTML is better
it is way
This
better.
is, yeah, I'll say 2 3 benefits. First is it's you can deploy cloud pay free.
Ah, true.
And secondly, it's I think it goes really hand in hand with your basic ML models. ML model बनाया सीधे upload करो, load करो model, and it's done. Create a very simple UI so that it just works. I think it's
Yes.
just works के लिए it's like perfect. Agree?
so did you so
I would say, Streamlit is more of a experimental tool. If you
हाँ
want to
हाँ.
do for model experimenting, you can go for Streamlit. That's what I put in my tech stack. Whenever I work on a complete project, I do Streamlit before going for any other thing. And I will say I use Streamlit for model experimenting. Instead of me giving all the data to the Jupyter notebook, I just make a simple website. I don't care about the front end, it's shit only. So you give any data real time. You have you ever
Oh my,
seen Streamlit front end? I
I've
still don't
seen.
get it, man. When you see the Streamlit documentation, I have seen
it
big
is
companies. Tesla has used Streamlit for their. That is what they're
where,
now proud. I
where,
think so.
how?
You just see. I don't remember. I saw it
Oh,
long back.
Okay, so do you want? Okay, if I ठीक है, एक चीज okay ठीक है. मेरे
Hmm.
दिमाग में जो चल रहा था, मैं let's talk a bit about the open offer that I was saying. ठीक है, we'll get back to this because Streamlit. I have a question. ठीक है, if I
Yeah.
tell you tomorrow that हाँ let's brainstorm about the project idea we were developing, like हमने जो भी develop करा था, let's brainstorm a project idea.
Okay.
Let's keep 3 rules. A complete product. We can put a screen and UI वगैरह वो चाहिए वो मैं देख लूँगा. It has to be a workable model that solves the real world. It can be as small as not seeing color. Okay, like one of the things मैं आराध्या को जो पिछली बार बोल रहा था कि what if colorblind people can't see color but they can hear color. Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
it's a very dumb thing, but we can actually create
It's
a product.
something.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
something. I'm not saying कि यही बनाना है, but yeah, I'm throwing an idea.
I think we will decide on a really good problem statement before putting
Yeah.
our hands and brains into it, so that we don't
Yeah.
end up working 2 months for nothing.
Yeah, नहीं वो है, but
Yeah.
मेरा यही है. It should be a simple thing that solves a very simple but crucial real world problem, and the problem should be need, not good to have. Because one of the things that I am seeing with AI that what a lot of people are developing is it's good to have, but it's not needed. Get my point? A lot of things, because see, one of the main applications of AI are involving AR applications, having an overlay or something. Like did you see those? Okay, Sairam, did you see those smart glasses? Like हम लोग पिछली बार मैं और आराध्या देखे थे.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
see? Do you know about the smart glass? क्या था रे वो?
Yeah, I saw no.
Vision Pro, Apple
Vision
Vision
Pro
Pro.
नहीं, that
नहीं,
is
no, your thing. Then I forgot. Uh, s-
I genuinely
Yeah.
don't remember.
I forgot it.
Uh,
I have the link. Like I can
glasses.
do it. That's not gonna work.
Okay, yeah. So one of the things is I don't need it. I don't need to know that how many calories are in the cake that I'm eating. It's
Dude, actually, see. That is actually a good use of that.
good use.
Anyone who is thoda bhi health conscious or health, okay, not thoda, but decent health conscious, they do care about this stuff.
Yeah.
They definitely do care about. And
See,
I would
yes, you know.
personally have this thing if it can show me the nutrition values or something like that just by looking at it. I will buy that thing for sure.
Okay, so if yes, you think it is not like what is the use of the tracking calories?
They may be inspired by icons like
Yeah, go on.
Then it means you're not the target audience for it. Simple.
It's hard. See, I'm the side. I'm not the. It's something like ठीक है. When we talk about target audience, easy. Let me tell you a very real reality. ठीक है?
Okay, wait. I'll ask you a
नहीं,
question.
okay. Go on.
Yeah. So you know Sora, right? Have you heard of it?
It's the image generator, right?
Yeah, the recent OpenAI model where it converts a text prompt to video. What's the
video,
use of
yep.
it?
See, technically, use of it. That's actually something that's necessary for a normal common people. That's something that I'll say. ठीक है?
How do you say?
मेरे को वीडियो एडिटिंग नहीं आता, मेरे को ये करना है.
Huh, but not many people are going to do that, right?
Have you seen social media? How many people are how many
I
common
will
picture are actually posting reels and stuff?
I will make that thing, make a short video, 1
Okay.
minute ka, upload it on Insta, YouTube. I can probably start a side hustle.
Yeah, you can't say that. What is the use of that? That is see, मैं वही तो तेरे को बोल रहा हूँ, ठीक है?
Any small project idea presentation में बनाना, you want a quick
Okay.
video generated.
Okay.
Boom.
ये बोल रहे हो, okay?
That I think that Sora has.
How
lot of
many
use.
people have actually written research papers because of AI? जो पहले नहीं कर पाते थे. The language, huh? Many, right?
No, okay.
Okay. And the glasses I was talking about, ठीक है? I'll share my screen. वो वीडियो देख सकते हो अभी, ठीक है?
Yeah.
the whole thing is he did not create an AI model himself. What he did was he chose the best AI models. All right. He basically
Yeah.
went and chose all the best AI models, जब ये
Mm-hmm.
GPT, Gemini, and he classified the whatever this guy did, जो मैंने इसका story पढ़ा था, he classified them as what was most useful for what. Chat
Okay.
GPT was most useful for recognizing and finding data. इसका किसी और का object detection better था. Gemini का कुछ और था. He combined them and put them into this glasses जो you can access with a. I don't remember subscription का क्या है कि नहीं. But yeah, you can do that with a single subscription and you can get all the results there.
Okay.
If I have to tell you I want to develop something like this, what are you gonna do?
See. There are lot many already pre-built good models available. You go to Hugging Face, you'll find thousands of models trained on specific stuff. And I think that can be really useful in this thing.
Okay.
And I
For anyone who is very layman, Hugging Face is not a sus website. It is a website where you can find AI models and stuff. Yeah, dude, people think. See,
I tumbled over it. Do not ask how.
nee, I'm gonna tell you something very weird. Okay, a lot of people ask me if I'm working on database, you're gonna see the languages, जो नए languages आ रहे हैं, Go, Dart. A lot of them sound very weird and suspicious. Okay, Hugging Face. It's a website for AI models. But you know, Chat GPT took the same idea and they run with the GPT marketplace or something like that, right?
Yeah. GPT Marketplace. Yeah.
Oh, that was sad. Is it working? Do I have
I,
any?
I have no insights on that. I
Yeah.
don't know how GPT Marketplace is working. I have seen people have done kuch to, they have made
But
stuff. They have personalized it. Specific. There are so many. It's not. I'm not GPT part, but there are so many LLMs which, yeah, they have trained it for a very specific thing. And honestly, I don't think they have implemented that much of AI knowledge. They have just said LLM को कि you are restricted to these things only, and उसको एक pre-text prompt feed कर देंगे, and boom, you have a new model. For example, personal trainer बनाना है, give your details first. Tell the bot ki only give me response over fitness and this thing, and boom, you have an AI personal trainer app, and publish it on YouTube, and they are probably making thousands. And it's stupid, it's easy, but see, that's the way market works. That's a completely different story. It's not how much effort you have put in, but it's how good you can market it and how much audience you have.
That's true. That's definitely.
And yeah, to add more, the glasses you showed, right? So it is mostly for general purposes. And I agree, if it is going to be a general purpose application, then take all the best models. They are good for uh, general purpose applications. Take ChatGPT or take Gemini, take whatever you want. It will work good for general purpose. But if I take the same ChatGPT for a healthcare or a law application, it will fail miserably.
Okay.
Yes.
So in that kind of cases, you need to, maybe you can do a process called transfer learning, where we take that and we apply it on our own data and make it better for our particular specific use case.
Yeah.
So in that kind of
Or
applications, these models.
or better, if you don't have to take the entire LM, there are also, suppose you want to apply your thing in medical research papers. ठीक है? I went to IIT Bombay का Tech Fest. उसमें there was this group. They done some AI का project.
Technobytes.
I don't know the name.
You're
Just it was
talking.
Tech Fest.
Are you
went
talking
in
about your
December.
team? You also went to IIT Bombay for the Tech Fest, right, Sairam?
Yeah, we won't try that one, na?
Uh,
At least what you can say. नहीं तो my
it was in
teammates will not
December
leave you.
26.
Sorry.
It was in
My
December.
teammates will not leave you, right? They are all CS only.
Yeah, man. The whole problem. Okay, the thing is, even if we want to work with someone, ना क्या हो गया ना? I have had a lot of teammates who haven't. मैंने अगर उनको कुछ काम दिया है, क्या like whatever my team is right now, मैं जो भी बोलता हूँ लोग करता है. I run my JDSE का ये भी like a dictatorship. I run my team also like a dictatorship. उसका रीजनिंग इज वेरी सिंपल. एक बंदा, सी इट्स नॉट लाइक मैं उनके ओपिनियन देता हूँ, उनके ओपिनियंस मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम करेक्ट होता है, मैं आधा टाइम गलत होता हूँ. दैट्स ट्रू बिकॉज आई थिंक वेरी, कैसे बताऊँ मैं, ब्लंट. ओके, ये होना, ये ऐसे ही होना चाहिए, वो टेक्स्ट में ये नहीं है तो मेरे को टेक्स्ट चाहिए कैसे भी ला के दो. ठीक है, उनके पास आइडियाज वगैरह बेटर है, बट आई हैव सीन अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स पीपल आर इन इंटरेस्टेड इन डेवलपिंग यार अच्छे से. इट्स लाइक हो गया तो हो गया. लाइक
Fully
Okay.
agree.
हाँ, इट्स
Agree.
इट्स वेरी डम दैट वो होता है ना पैशन की भाई, लाइक
कुछ
हाँ.
बनाना है.
हाँ वो नहीं है. इवन इन दिस हैकाथॉन, साइराम तो हैकाथॉन में था ही, कितने लोग सो गए थे रात को.
अरे या ट्रू.
अरे मेरे को चिढ़ आ रहा था उस दिन, मेरे को लगा था भाई अभी तो बर्तन वगैरह बजा के उठा, वो है ठीक है. ओके हाँ, साइराम, गेटिंग बैक टू यू, यू टॉकिंग अबाउट टेक स्टैक वर्कफ्लो, स्ट्रीमलेट हो गया ये.
Yeah.
Yeah,
या
yeah.
I was saying, so in that there was one project, and usme they had trained the LLM. They have okay, first they had an educational medical based LLM. Okay,
ओके
so that LLM was specifically trained on research papers and medical information. Okay. And this is actually a huge advantage when it comes to uh, comparing it with a normal LLM. Why?
क्या हुआ?
Hello, hello. अभी आ रहा है?
या
Yeah. So why this is better is I just learned this is because see, if you're giving some sort of context, if you're training your LM on this medical information only, then it will think more in that medical aspect only. अगर तुम medical उसके साथ you give lots of Twitter threads also, lots of Reddit के opinions also, lot of home remedies के stuff also, it has some you ask about acne tips from the LLM, and suppose it's trained on all of this data, it will ask you or give you very non-scientific advice. It can, because it does not know what is a medical data and it should be trusted more, or if this is an opinion or if this is a sarcastic comment or whatever. So to make model understand that, what you can do is limit its training to something which is very context related. तो मेडिकल का चाहिए तो मेडिकल के डेटा पे ट्रेन करो. If you want medical LLM, train on medical. So they did that, and then they transfer learned it on research papers of this thing. So they made a I think research paper scanning LLM, so you can read medical research paper faster using that.
दैट्स ओके.
So in this context, suppose you have to determine calories. Let's just say, so something related, some LLM related to food which has been trained, that I think can be picked over a normal LLM. I think that will be way better.
ओके, तो अगेन लाइक हाँ ये बोल दिया वो. Do you think you can do something like that in your workflow, Saira? Would it help you ever?
Like, what do you mean? You want me to develop a generative model like
नहीं
that?
नहीं, आई एम टेलिंग यू कि वो जैसे बोला, like you said you can never use your chat gpt का data because it's half gonna be half garbage, it's untrusted and stuff, ठीक है, right?
True.
Yeah. वो जैसे बोला कि if we only train it on medical data and we उसके सारे बाकी जो रिसोर्सेज जिसमें वो पेन की इंक कितनी डार्क कलर की होती है वो सब निकाल दो उसमें से, ठीक है, गुलाब जामुन में कितना गुलाब है कितना जामुन है वो हटा दो उसमें से, तो व्हाट डू
Okay.
यू गेट? ओके, जैसे ही सेइंग कि इट इज़ गोना गिव यू मच मोर एक्यूरेट, मच मोर कोहेरेंट मेडिकल रिजल्ट्स, राइट?
Yeah.
या, वुड इट हेल्प यू? वुड यू एवर
Obviously.
यूज दैट?
Yeah. That is what we need, right? That is what.
So why aren't you working towards it?
Okay. So that is what I am doing. The same thing in images. It's computer vision.
Okay.
The same thing which he said. There is a similar model. There are a huge family of models which have been trained on large image databases to work on general applications. We take that and we use that, modify our own things, and
See,
we train it on medical data images so that it can perform in specific medical tasks. That is what my research work is basically.
Okay.
And like the conversation went way long from Kaggle, right? So what I
Okay.
was trying to say is, uh, uh, I don't take it from like as of now. I don't take data from Kaggle mostly. I go to medical challenges. So hospitals conduct challenges regularly. So
What challenges? I
medical
have
image.
never heard of this. This is new.
Exactly. Even I have never.
Yeah, so you can see Grand Challenge, Zenodo. There are a lot of websites. IEEE is also there. They regularly post their data sets. So those are all coming from, with regards to healthcare, it will be from directly from the hospital or any institution related to it. So it is proper primary data. Even sometimes IEEE has they clean the data and publish because it will be associated with the research paper.
Yeah.
So if you want your paper to get published, you have to do some more things. But if it is a very raw challenge data set, it will be pure shit, literally. You cleaning that and getting it proper is the main task. That is what I work on.
How do you clean it?
So
Interesting.
it's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
with
entering
regards
the
to,
world of image preprocessing.
yeah, so if you take medical images, right? So what happens is, so there's a concept called aberrations, artifacts. So this occurs when the patient moves. Because
Yeah.
of that, there is some distortions in the image, some artificial noise is added. If that is up to a controlled level, we can try to remove it by adding some filters, high pass, low pass filters, right?
Yeah.
Hardware to banda. So So the same we do in MATLAB or Python, equivalent code is there. So it will try to no, we find, so basically we'll find the frequency of the noise, and
I
based on
know
that,
that, man. I know this. I've
and
worked.
for the other people, right?
Okay, okay, of course, of
Yeah.
course.
So for that, we do that. If it is way too much, then just discard it. It can't be done because you can't take any information. And after that, there are some instances where not every part of the data would contain the important information. For example, let's take brain tumor. So my brain volume is this big, but only a small part will have the tumor. What am I going to do with the rest slides? I don't need it. So I just eliminate them. So this is called trimming.
Okay.
I will trim the data in accordance to it. It is also related to filtering, but I filter accordance to my needs.
Okay.
And in some cases, my resolution will be very low.
Hmm.
So it'll be kind of pixelated data. So in that case, I will try to improvise the resolution. It's called interpolation. So there's a lot of image processing techniques I used to work to make the dirty data set into a clean data set.
Okay. So have you made your own models for this, or are you using other people's pip install?
No, this what I'm saying is standard image processing operations, algorithms.
Yeah,
Obviously,
but
other
uski,
people's.
yeah, so they are standard basically. Like okay, one thing that you had mentioned to me very specifically is that you just don't pip install. You have created modules that a lot of people are using.
Okay, I don't know about a lot of people, but I have created modules.
This is the specific statement that you told me.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. So what was it about?
Okay, so you're sharing the screen or how?
You want to give me the link?
Yeah, I'll share, send it to
Yeah.
you.
And you have to explain it because I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know
obviously I'll do,
jack
man.
shit about it, man.
Saram, I think a lot of noise is coming from your mouth.
किसका मेरा?
Uh,
Sairam ka.
Yeah, it's
just a
okay.
minute. Now is it fine?
उसका keyboard का आवाज आ रहा है. That's okay. Yeah.
No, it was some glitch.
All right. So you're sending it to me on WhatsApp? Yeah.
Yeah, I've sent you in WhatsApp.
Auto logging ML. Cool.
Yeah. So, as okay, so let me come to from your perspective itself. So we do pip install. That is true.
Yeah, of course, of course.
That is, yeah, I'll accept. So while doing the pip install, what I observed is to train the models, we write the same sheet of code again and again.
Okay.
Just need to change some variables.
Yeah.
And there are 15 to 16 different classification models. And the the problem I'm seeing, and it can't be solved ever, is that we don't know which model will perform the best. There are different options which we need to manually try and find out and find which one is the best. We can't predict, say, which one will do the best. That is obviously not going to happen, never. So we have to do this process, and especially in research, you can't stop with one. You have to compare it with others.
Yeah.
So you obviously have to do extensive hours of training, do all the things. So what I did is, if it would be better if I just had a single line We are already lazy peoples. I made something which will make us more lazier. Simple.
Okay. All right.
So that is the tool. This is what I developed. Just a single line. The documentation is not that good.
Have you seen my
And
documentation?
Um,
Is this chat GPT generated?
no, man. It's my own.
The documentation, is it chat GPT generated?
No, you can try. It is not. I have written on my own.
All right. Would you mind if I make a smiley face and two horns to this or something like that?
I don't. It's your wish.
All right.
So this like all this entire concept is automated AI workflows. That is what I call a fancy term.
Okay.
So all the four modules that I have mentioned here will try to automate the standard machine learning tasks in single line.
So would this work for If okay, the module is about automated data cleaning of datasets for machine learning and deep learning application. The initial version comprises of data cleaning application with regards to task of classification. So would this work for every kind of data?
Not for text, but it will work for any kind of data. I have tried testing on a lot of data.
Okay, give me an
so
example. Any kind of data.
image and numerical data it will work on. Audio data also.
Audio, then you have to convert it to features. As of now, it's in CSV only.
Got it.
So I have another module now.
So-
It will convert the audio to CSV.
Right.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, so if you had to say something, if you had to talk about your best what according to you the project that gave you the most satisfaction after completing it.
I would say the auto logging. I have seen.
Yeah, go on.
Let's go back. So I have seen people. So the main issue is that's what the point of satisfaction is when people use our work and they get the benefit out of it. That is when we find the satisfaction, right?
So can we actually check how many people have used your?
I don't think so. Man, it's been long. You can see libraries. You see the statistics.
Yeah, that's
I'm
okay.
not sure, but the PyPy won't show how many people have installed the package. They have mentioned it.
Because I think npm does that, right? Npm shows how many people are using this library or something like that.
I'm not sure.
Oh, npm.
PyPy.
Okay. For the layman's and the AIML people, npm is a place where you
Oh,
can
layman and AIML.
where you can basically install npm, that is the node packages. Okay, npm stands for node package manager. It's like pip, just
okay. Don't roast.
yeah. Okay. What roasting, man? We are very professional.
Aha.
I'm very glad that you guys are here talking.
And you're showing your
Really
superiority
glad.
like that, na?
और क्या?
So that's the main issue. So why I feel this, I have seen people using it, then they are saying that my work has reduced a lot. Instead of me writing 20-30 lines of code,
I think I
just
will use this for sure.
So
I
it
think
means you
at
have
least
not
just
used
one
it.
line. I have not.
No, it means you have not used it, right?
I have not.
Wow. It's very good, man.
I have no use for it right now.
Not about you. I'm saying Aradhya.
You just only recommended to me once, then I forgot about it. I will use it.
But I actually thought of giving a demo about this, but I can't do it officially.
Self promotion.
Yeah, you wanna do it? Do you wanna do it?
No. See, it can be done. It's not a big thing. See, wait. Aradhya told self promotion. What am I going to get from this? I have published it as an open source package. I'm not going to get a single penny out of this.
So basically, what he is giving me a business idea is going to his profile, copying it, changing it from Sairam to Yashparke's pip install thing,
And Aradhya's.
and putting $1 sign on it and making money out of
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, and obviously I'm gonna ask
Creative
for
Commons license.
yeah. That is all there, man. I have put license.
You open source it, man.
Yeah, open sources. Free to use.
See, what you're saying is what a lot of NLP companies are doing right now. Take the OpenAI model, use it for your case, build a startup. See, if you
I
want,
just said but it works, right? People are getting richer that way.
use it. I don't mind if you want to make a startup out of it, use it. It's fine. My aim is not to make money out of this thing.
I'm kidding, dude. I was kidding.
I'm saying, you see, you can try. I'm not gonna. Maybe if I
will use it in my
I'll charge
workflow
for
to make money.
royalty.
I'll use it in my workflow to make money.
Okay.
I wish. I will test
But
this.
one thing I would suggest is work on conventional machine learning, then use my module, or else you will never have the touch
Also,
of coding.
I do agree. Just see if it's just one line, one two. It's just I think it's AutoML. Like even right now there are many AutoML libraries
No,
also,
no, it is not
and
AutoML. See, AutoML will try to
I
find you the
know,
best model.
right?
You
AutoML is
know
also
you don't
cloud
need
based.
to
As I
have
was
AIML.
trying to say. Pardon?
I'm trying to automate the workflow. That's why I term it as automated AI workflows. The entire workflow I'm trying to automate. But
Right,
see, anyways, you need to have that AIML knowledge to work on it.
right.
The
AutoML,
AutoML
yeah, AutoML
libraries,
gives you the everything done
yeah,
for sure.
and it's not
This I was
everything is
saying.
not free.
See, exactly what I said. It's cloud based, so you have to pay for it. What I was saying is running this before just quick few 2 3 lines to have a rough idea of how your data is and what's the best model is gonna be for this. I think that it can be really useful. Like
Yeah,
before even doing starting your work, you can quickly implement this so that you have a outline done for your
that is what I do
work.
right now.
That's what I was thinking. It can be used as. I love how
And
AutoML.
I know Yash is not understanding a shit what we're saying.
it's okay. It's alright. It's
How,
just pip
how,
install.
how it
Huh,
feels when
huh.
Yash
But
talk about hardware.
नहीं, it's not that. ठीक है.
see,
It's
it is pip install, but
it
you're pip
is pip
installing what I
install.
have developed. So that's
Uh,
what I'm trying to say. We
I have to
not only
give
pip
it to I
install.
have to give it to Sairam.
See, it's not. We are not only the users. We can become developers also. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Oh ho ho ho. See, ultimately, see,
See,
if
see,
Yash
Okay.
see,
wants
see.
to strive, wait. Let me be brutally honest right now. If Yash wants to strive and be better in his career, he has to come to AI. You still have this.
I took it from. Is it online though? Yeah. Let me check. Let her. Yeah, we are back.
Right.
Hey guys, sorry we had a technical difficulty. My OBS crashed and it took everything with it. So anyway, I was talking about I take posters from whatever I did. Okay, I want to put them in my room someday. So I have this poster. I have one more poster. I have one more
Souvenirs.
souvenirs, man.
Okay.
The memory of losing. You want to call it that?
I wanted to roast you. He couldn't collect cups. At least he's collecting posters.
Oh, bro, let me remind you. In Hyderabad, who was on the podium?
Okay. One competition doesn't make the difference, bro.
Yeah, man. Check my LinkedIn.
Okay. Check my LinkedIn.
This is just casual flexing, Abhi.
Okay, check my LinkedIn.
Do
I
not check my LinkedIn.
okay. How was okay? Do you have an internship right now? Right, internship or job lined up after this?
um, Not yet.
Like,
My placements are starting uh, in 1 or 2 days actually.
oh,
They told it'll
fine.
start in March, so I don't know. But it starts, but we don't know when the companies will come.
All right. So what are your
You
plans?
you have an research offer, no, in UK.
That is
Did you
online
do you
job.
know? Did you?
I have no idea about this.
That's why I say check LinkedIn.
This guy
Do you want me to open your LinkedIn right now on the
No,
stream?
no, 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 no.
got.
Let's talk about
I don't want to do self
let's talk about
promotion.
Check
this.
the description, guys. Check the
Check the
description.
description. Description में links है.
Uh,
Follow him. He's
all
gonna
three.
ask him for
Can,
tips.
connect to me, please.
Yeah, but
Connect to me.
yeah, of course. Yeah, see, the thing is, हम लोग यहाँ पे जो भी कर रहे हैं ना, हम लोग बहुत बोर है. हमारे पास कुछ काम नहीं. मेरी असाइनमेंट 12:30 बजे सबमिशन है. मैं 11:30 बजे स्ट्रीम बंद करूँ बिकॉज मेरे को आधे घंटे में कुछ ना कुछ सबमिट करने का है. ठीक है. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट.
Fif- fif-
Okay.
15 minutes.
थोड़ा बहुत या The thing is हम लोग यहाँ पे कर रहे हैं because हमारे पास बहुत free time है. Number one, number two.
हमके पास don't add me.
Of course, man, you're sitting. सुन ना, तू वेट एंजॉय से आ रहा है. तू क्या नहीं तू क्या बोल रहा है?
कहाँ से आ रहा है ये?
वो
Wet
वाटर
enjoy.
पार्क गया था.
Wow.
And you
दो
wanna
दिन
come?
में दो दिन में प्लेसमेंट है सायरम भैया and you're
Yeah,
water
and,
park.
and he's enjoying
So-
before depression, man. Come on.
He'll get a job, bro, probably.
अरे of course, man. उसको See, man, मेरे को तो वही लगा. I think I
Lower
did
chill.
not think you were going for a job. I thought you were going for some kind of a research opportunity or something.
Maybe.
Maybe he's unsure. Do talk to him. He will get you.
It can be like maybe I'm unsure or maybe I'm not saying things.
Ah,
Or maybe you might get to know in the future.
What thriller movie you are?
अरे of course.
What?
सुन कुछ भी see you ask Sairam, he's gonna get you a kidney stone.
I'm not that brutal, man.
Souvenir.
Souvenir. Man, souvenir. Alright. So ये है क्या? See. Anyway, अगर whatever the 5-6 people watching this are, ठीक है. If you have any जो भी हुआ अभी, it was a very fun thing. It wasn't a very serious thing like it was the last time. बहुत ज़्यादा technical इसमें गए थे. इसमें it was more about. See, my whole point was I wanted to know more about AI. And that is something.
And
that
wanted to roast us.
Yeah, and one of.
He wanted to know about AI and he will compare Python with other programming languages and he
Which
will
is
post
good, by
about
the
his
way.
hardware skills.
Do you wanna see something dumb? I'm gonna let's use your workflow, okay? कहाँ गया? I'm gonna do something that's very good, you know? कहाँ गया? Where is that? I don't remember. एक second. Which stream were we on? I forgot. एक second. Yeah. Is my screen visible somehow? नहीं ना? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So let me open Collab.
Okay.
Let me show you what you can do with Python.
He's gonna pip install. I see it
Arey,
coming.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very beautiful program. Either I'm gonna forget the syntax completely. Python का
Oh
syntax
my
है,
God, you
वो
forget
मजा
Python
आएगा live stream पे.
If we forget Python syntax, you cannot call yourself a software engineer. नहीं, oh my god. Are you writing Java style?
Nah.
नहीं.
Def hello world. I think the
Why?
syntax is correct, right? Yeah. Do you wanna see?
Okay. You're gonna put hello world, hello world.
नहीं.
Okay. Why do you need a function for that?
No, okay. Wow, this is so it will.
It will print.
Instead of we calling print hello world, he's doing hello world of print, the reverse. That's the meme.
Oh.
That's the meme you have to understand.
Wow, I get it now.
Just because we don't write very lengthy comments like system.print, I don't know what else.
Yes.
We try
Agree.
to
You
concise
try to
and
print
keep the
something
code.
in Java. You try to print something in Java. You have to write 30 lines of code. What the heck?
See. The whole
I just
point
have
is
to write one. No, nothing extra. Just
See,
have
you
write
want to
print
do
and
programming
system.
language roast, I'm in, bro.
you're gonna see whatever you say. I don't think you can do this in any other language.
So it is unique, right? It's good, right?
So you end up agreeing.
Of course,
You
it's the best language in the world.
See, every language has its
I will
own.
record this out of context.
Okay. Anyway, okay, this is something like see def hello. Like, then this can be like you can make this the best program in the world. I'm just looking at you can you see its beauty? Hello world print and it's saying print.
I have a startup idea, guys.
Go on.
We sell this.
And who's gonna buy?
All the
Reddit, we are gonna sell it on Reddit. Come on, facts.
yes.
And Yash will use a fake account and
You
buy
know,
it.
all any person who is quitting tech, we'll give it. It's the perfect ending.
Okay, so do you wanna like last 10 minutes? I don't think anybody has asked any questions. Let me see the chat once. Okay, no. Okay. Let's.
They would have assumed we are three nerds and we are talking some shit. They would have left.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's
Yes.
go for
Assumption was right.
yeah. do you wanna क्या बोलते हैं, do you wanna go through machine learning memes or AI memes on
Let's go
driving?
machine learning memes. Let's go.
Machine learning.
Listening
Let's,
itself
let's
is a meme. That's what you're saying.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, sure.
It's on stream right now.
Sam, do you understand this? I don't.
I
I
also
don't know what
don't.
softmax are. I'm just. It's like second time I've heard the name.
Just see. Okay, so
Come on, Sairam.
no, really, I didn't get this.
Man, what, man?
Okay.
See, the entire reinforcement learning is like this only.
Explain. Come on.
I will say this. This is so true. So this happens in research. So whenever, so just for the sake of novelty, it is like 1 plus 1 is equal to 1 person
Yeah,
publishes a
yeah,
paper. I
yeah,
am like 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. I publish a paper saying novelty. Instead of using addition, I have used subtraction.
Okay.
But ultimately, it's the same shit.
You change in your people install stuff. No, you change one hyper parameter inside. You write binary loss ki jagah something else, some other
So you can tell me,
loss
you're telling
function.
me I can do the same thing by importing CSV rather than importing pandas.
It's not like that. See, what you're saying is
No.
the technical side. So we are trying to say when you construct your algorithm,
Okay.
you call the basic algorithm and you add your own shit. You
You have
add
made a new
novelty.
algorithm. You have made a new algorithm. Congrats,
Yes.
publish it. Do whatever.
Congratulations.
You change one of the input
I
parameter.
got this. I got this.
That is what he said, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See, yes, I want you to understand the difference between LLM and this thing. I think in the project ka talkings you were saying, right? Ki will we be able to develop this or that? I don't want you to have an picture of we developing LLMs because that is
I am
something
not
completely
looking,
different.
man. IoT. See, I gave you a very thing. Okay, let's talk about that thing first. Okay. First of all, you're giving me a time for meeting that's gonna be this Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna get my team, my complete team there. You be there, and Sairam, you be there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna get me a time. Okay. First thing. Second thing, whatever problem statement we come up with, it has to be a problem that's solving a very simple solution. ओके उसको उसका IoT कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव कैसे बनाता है वो मैं देखता हूँ. होस्टिंग अगर हमें कभी भी क्लाउड वगैरह होस्ट करना होगा वी कैन गो फॉर सम काइंड ऑफ अ फ्री मेथड विद RSB एंड रास्पबेरी पाई एंड NG-Rock. ओके सो
Okay.
या NG-Rock लेट मी टेल इट टू यू इन अ वेरी बेसिक टर्म्स. हमारे घर पे जो वाईफाई है यू कैन नॉट पोर्ट फॉरवर्ड इट इफ यू आर हैविंग फाइबर कनेक्शन वन. ओके they big companies don't allow you to do that. Port forwarding उनके हिसाब से it's a very serious ऑफेंस भी नहीं
Right.
बोल सकते. सिक्योरिटी कंसर्न वन बिकॉज दे आर पोर्ट फॉरवर्डिंग में वन थिंग यू हैव टू टेक इन क्या बोलते हैं कंसिडरेशन इज स्टैटिक IPs. There's a difference between static IP and dynamic IP. Dynamic IP keeps changing. Static IP remains the same. When you're having a website, it has to be at, if you're having any kind of a server, it has to be at a static IP. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. One. ठीक है तो डायनामिक आईपी इज अ सिक्योरिटी बेस्ड थिंग. आई कैन बी रॉन्ग. आई डोंट मेरे को नहीं पता इतना ही है बट आई कैन बी रॉन्ग. बट हाँ ये है. ओके तो उसको वो कैसे करना होगा वो दैट वी कैन सी IoT वगैरह ये करते हैं. बट या वेरी सिंपल प्रोडक्ट. इट हैज़ टू बी अ टेंजिबल प्रोडक्ट. दैट हार्डवेयर का पार्ट मैं देखता हूँ. इट हैज़ टू सॉल्व अ वेरी सिंपल बट अ रियल वर्ल्ड प्रॉब्लम. लाइक सिंपल इस वे में सोचो. You can't make a blind, you can't make a color blind person see colors. You can tell the color that he's looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, Google did like a really cool thing about exactly this. I think it was with blind people, not colorblind people, but like complete blind people.
Yeah.
So
वैसा है.
same thing, powerful
Yeah.
analyzing and then giving it the audio. What is?
Yeah, we can go for a very simple thing. Okay, let me show you something like which like we can add a small screen to text वगैरह दिखाना है वो सब कुछ भी करना है. We can do that. But if you are thinking about something that is very actuator like जैसे अगर तुम्हें वो क्या बोलते हैं ब्रेल पैड बनाना है उससे तो that is something that मेरे को उसमें टाइम लगेगा. तो that is not a 2 month thing. We can if you
Okay.
want.
Shall I suggest you one project?
Yeah, go on.
So if I move my hand, the wheelchair should move.
नहीं 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 यार नहीं नहीं
Aradhya won't understand. We both know what it is.
Is this a hackathon inside joke?
Yeah, they were sleeping the whole time. They were sleeping the goddamn whole time.
Ah. And what did they do? Do not say they won or something.
See,
Yeah, we do not engage in this
Talk about
discussion. We're
this.
moving
Right.
forward. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
just trying to say it's
You know what?
the
You
project
know
they work.
what? No, no, you know what? I'll take you up on this offer. I'll make this damn project. I'll make it 100 times better.
Better, yeah.
See, okay. And to be honest, see, I'm from the medical perspective. There
It was
is
it was
no
very
application of it.
the way they had, and we are skipping this, please.
Okay,
Okay.
fine. No, it's not generic to
Listen,
that also. Well, what I want to say is people who work in medical, right? 99% of people don't know why they're doing it.
yeah, I think that's with every field, but okay.
Every field, yeah, true, true. They don't know why they're doing it.
Okay, you know
Even-
about okay. Let's ask something. You know about all my projects, right? One of the things that I've been working on is a physiotherapy related application. What is your honest opinion about that?
See, you the
Honest opinion,
the
okay?
Hyderabad and SH that thing, right? When
Yeah.
I click where it is paining, how much it is
Don't tell
paining.
them.
Oh, okay, delete.
Disclosure.
But I didn't say how you're doing it, right?
Okay, go on.
Because I don't know.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about that idea?
Knowledge
See,
barrier.
okay, pain is a subjective thing.
If I have to tell you my application in 2 words, it is going to be a progress tracker.
Okay,
I have never pitched it as a diagnostic machine. I have never pitched it as a recovery helper. I have pitched it as a progress tracker.
okay,
Alright. It's gonna help keep both the parties, their progress, whatever the progress it is, in a very systematic and accurate representation. मेरा जो भी डेटा जा रहा है, it has to be in a very accurate form. अगर मैं, if I have to tell this location, it has to look like that location on both the sides. Okay, अब तुम ये करोगे, what hand have I raised? Tell me. According
you're
to
right.
it's,
Looks
Okay,
right.
according. Okay,
yeah,
But yeah.
you see the problem. I'm trying to tackle something like that. Okay.
okay.
तू जो सोच रहा है, I have never pitched as a diagnostic. तू बोले pain is very severe. मेरे को पता है.
Can I not say and like completely just
Okay,
honest
go on.
opinion. Can I not just call the doctor and say कि मुझे इस जगह दर्द हो रहा है, my right hand is paining,
Are, okay.
See,
or
again,
my
Mira, what the issue that I am
lower
see,
is paining.
issue that I have been tackling in a very, तुझे बोले in a very similar sense. It's basically that you don't have to be available at the same time as the doctor. Okay, if we talk about an actual ratio and statistics and all, the ratio for 10,000 like कुछ तो होना क्या बोलते हैं, there is some kind of a ratio, okay, कि every 10,000 population कितना होना चाहिए, ठीक है?
हाँ, yeah.
Physiotherapist.
Yeah.
India में number should be 8 या फिर 0. I'm not, give me 1
Okay,
second.
okay.
I'll get you the
Fine,
correct
we
numbers.
got it.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you're saying less ratio of
Yeah,
physiotherapist.
less is
I got it.
available, and what I'm trying to do is how can they know क्या बोलते हैं, see, common चीज़ें ज़्यादा होती है, rare चीज़ें कम होती है, ठीक है? अब मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, जो common चीज़ें हो रही है, what if we can achieve somehow almost the same level of interaction virtually with the somehow almost the same kind of data transmit. See, you can क्या बोलते हैं, convert any kind of a human interaction into an objective data translation. अब तुम लोग हो, ठीक है, YouTube है, हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, हमारी आवाज़ जा रही है, इमेज जा रहा है, तुमने मेरा सेटअप देखा, इट्स अ वेरी अजीब सेटअप, इमेज कहीं और से जा रहा है, ऑडियो कहीं और से जा रहा है, ये सुनाई दे रहा है, ठीक है?
तो बराबर है
या
क्या?
दैट इज द सेम थिंग. अगर मैं, मेरे को डेटा ऑब्जेक्टिफाई करना है, आई अकॉर्ड एज अ नॉर्मल पर्सन, मेरे को नहीं पता मेरा पेन इज नर्वस पेन, नर्व पेन हो रहा है, जॉइंट पेन हो रहा है, ये पेन हो रहा है, मेरे को सिर्फ ये पता है कहाँ हो रहा है, क्या बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है, क्या कम हो रहा है. if you think it from a very layman's perspective. Okay, दूसरा चीज प्रोग्रेस ट्रैकर, आई एम ट्रैकिंग माई कंप्लीट प्रोग्रेस ओवर 14 days 20 days जितना भी टाइम ये है, ठीक है. अब ये मैं एक मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन से भी कर सकता हूँ, बट मैंने एक हार्डवेयर डिवाइस क्यों बनाया? मेरा एक हार्डवेयर डिवाइस बना है, उसका एक रीज़न है कि आई वॉन्ट एक्यूरेसी. वन, आई वॉन्ट टू यूज़ माई मोबाइल फोन एज अ डैशबोर्ड. Okay, if I have tied my mobile phone to some joint or some kind of I'm losing the dashboard features which actually gives me tips, helps me ask कुछ question होगा वो पूछना पड़ेगा, actually helps me tap the exact representation of whatever जो भी, like you know my representation आराध्या तेरे को भी
Yeah,
पता है,
yeah.
ठीक है. तो that is my, according to me, according to my research, according to जो मैंने ये किया, lot of people have criticized us on our pain point. बट लाइक हमारे हम लोग जिसको रेफर भी करें, इवन दे हैव टोल्ड कि जो ये है, इट इज़ अ वेरी सब्जेक्ट, इज़ अ वेरी सेंसिटिव टॉपिक एंड आई डोंट थिंक दैट यू शुड कीप दिस इन द फ्यूचर वर्जन्स ऑफ द एप्लीकेशन. एंड हमने एग्री किया, बट वही है कि वी वांट टू कीप दिस बिकॉज सम काइंड ऑफ अ प्रोग्रेस ट्रैकर ये होना चाहिए. बिकॉज अगर तुम ये
Yeah.
ऑनेस्टली
So
मेंशन करे, बिकॉज सी मेरा नी इंजरी हुआ है, ठीक है. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट बिकॉज उनका पॉइंट इज वेरी करेक्ट. टाइप ऑफ पेन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर डायग्नोसिस अगर तुम देखेगा, बट इफ आई एम पुटिंग इट एज अ नॉट अ डायग्नोस्टिक है, बिकॉज मैं बोल ही नहीं रहा कि तुम घर बैठे बैठे कर सकते हो. मैं घर बैठे बोल सकता हूँ कि मे बी तुम अवॉइड कर सकते हो जाना, अवॉइड नहीं, मे बी अगर डॉक्टर की एडवाइस है तो तुम मत जाओ, तुम प्रोग्रेस ट्रैक करो, कीप देम इन द लूप.
Yeah.
okay.
That is, if you have to ever see my तुम्हें, I don't think you have you ever seen me present my application completely top to bottom.
Even I haven't.
Yeah, तो उसमें मेरा point is something very similar to this. अगर मैं बोलूँ.
So okay, I got it. So from a medical perspective, let me say add some more things.
Yeah.
So you also accept, right? So whomever to you pitch, they will obviously say this pain is subjective.
Yeah.
I too said the same, but I like your approach, and this is what I am also looking to work upon. This entire thing in a single word is called follow-ups.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is they call it in medical terms, we call it as rehabilitation. So it makes the person when he comes out of the disease, the phase it starts till he becomes a normal person. This is called rehabilitation.
All right.
Obviously everyone knows.
Yeah.
So this is what he's trying to work, and this is what we need also. And it is like from an AI perspective, getting data for follow-ups is impossible. It is
Yeah.
literally impossible right
Yeah.
now because patients don't come to the hospital.
Yeah.
Then
And
they feel, if my cancer is gone, why should I not cancer? Okay, fine, that is a different case.
yeah.
So if my disease is gone, why should I come to the hospital? So I won't get data for follow-ups. So works related to follow-ups is very less. What I would suggest you is, instead of using pain as a feature, you can try to go for other features. Since you're working on physiotherapy, maybe you can go for tachometer to measure the angles.
I'm already doing
So
that.
yes, okay. My suggestion. I don't know if you're doing.
Yeah.
So
See,
instead of taking pain as your main factor, you
you
can
don't.
go for other factors. See, I'm
Because I
understanding
think
your
stiffness
progressive.
is a good factor, right?
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
not only fit.
Stiffness is a good factor.
See, stiffness is again, see, subjective. You cannot measure stiffness from something to angle के through somehow.
Stiffness, like I went to a physiotherapist a bit recently.
Yeah.
I had neck issues or something. So there was only a certain angle I can move my neck on.
Okay, so that
No,
is
like,
range of
I'm
motion. That is
relating
range of motion.
nothing.
That is range of motion.
Yeah, so let me finish
Okay,
my thing. So
okay.
what I'm trying to say is, you can go for in respect to AML, we call it as forecasting. So this is one kind of a dream idea, I would say, that I have. So where you take any kind of medical data, my aim is images, but that's not going to happen for as of now. So my aim is, if I know the particular patient has this disease, if he follows the treatment that the doctor gives, can I forecast at what point he will get cured by the disease completely?
Yeah, we are doing this. हम लोग, but
That is what you're doing. I get it. So I
yeah, but
value
I
your
tell you the
approach.
biggest problem with this is I don't have credible data for the type of thing I'm doing. And
Then
the
go
only
get a collaboration with a physiotherapist.
we have that, but the thing is, one of the problems that I'm telling you is मेरे को ना इसमें ये ज़्यादा लग रहा है, because the thing is I'm tackling two things at once. ठीक है, सबसे पहले I want to keep the cost of my hardware as down as low as possible. Second thing, I want to get जो भी data as accurate as possible. So I am trying n number of sensors अभी. मेरा अभी if I want to tell you something, मेरा अभी R&D phase चल रहा है. ठीक है, we have a lot of ये, we have a lot of collaboration, we have everything working, and the thing is the only way I want my data, ठीक है, because of model that you are saying, I at least want some number of data of people doing the same exercise for a specific length of time. You see the problem, उनका कमिटमेंट कितना है, उनको मेरे को 14 दिन जाके मिलना पड़ेगा, 14 दिन रोज उनसे मेरे को 5 मिनट एक्सरसाइज करानी पड़ेगी. डू यू सी द हैसल द अदर पर्सन इज गोइंग थ्रू विद अ सेंसिटिव डेटा. सेंसिटिव डेटा मेरे को, मैं उनका, मैं आई डोंट वांट देयर नेम, आई डोंट वांट देयर नंबर, आई डोंट वांट, आई जस्ट वांट देयर कितना जा रहा है, ठीक है. एंड दिस आई हैव टू डू फॉर एवरी thing or every aspect of every body part that I'll be tackling in my application, correct?
See, this is the pain of AI, man. If you want something to be automated, you have to struggle and get the manual data collection done.
Welcome to AI.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I have a question, ठीक है. Do you know something about Z transforms or difference equations? Both.
See,
I've learned everything.
I told you last stream, by the way. I think I got confused with Z transform and Z score. I was talking about. That is not Z transform. Transform, I don't know much. I think it's just transferring from one domain to another domain. But usse zyada I don't have that much knowledge.
Yeah.
But can you give thoda sa context of
See,
where
I'm
you
not,
did
see, even I'm not entirely sure about it.
like what context do you need it for?
See, so transformation, yeah.
I
So
wanna
Z-
see, बता रहा हूँ, ठीक है.
Or you can
I wanna collect a very
not
small
discuss
set of
it or-
data. I wanna convert it into a very large set.
okay, I don't
Okay.
think so. Okay.
Okay. You need dummy data or you need more features from the same data?
I want randomness more. I want the accuracy. See, I'm not going for accuracy because data मिलेगा अपने आप accurate हो जाएगा. मेरे को सिर्फ चेक करना है कि मैं जो भी कर रहा हूँ वो काम करेगा. I'm thinking it from a very dumb perspective right now. ठीक है, अगर मैं देखो honestly बताऊँ, मैं अगर if you wanna know my opinion on something like this is basically मेरे को data collection का hassle नहीं करना. अगर मैंने 14 डेटा कलेक्ट किया तो आई वांट सम काइंड ऑफ अ डेटा जो मेरे को एक, इसमें मैं रियल वर्ल्ड इस पे जाना ही नहीं चाहता हूँ, ठीक है, अभी के लिए. आई जस्ट वांट टू मेक सम काइंड ऑफ अ मॉडल विच वर्क्स ऑन दैट डेटा एंड मेरे को उस पर ये करना. मैं बता रहा, इस पर रिग्रेशन मॉडल लगेगा, मैं मना नहीं कर रहा हूँ. prediction it will be a regression model. Well, I'm speaking in a very easy terms. I know you will disagree with this, Sairam. मेरे को अगर predict ही करना है कि हाँ अगर मेरा जो भी चल रहा डेटा है उसमें मेरा आगे 15 दिन बाद कितना आएगा, ठीक है, but that is in your field, that is a very tough thing to do.
True.
Yeah, because
probably with an AI model though, I think we
it
can capture
won't,
some
man, it won't.
patterns.
See, patterns, human body के patterns are very random. It will depend on तुम, it will, everything is not
Let's
see,
just not break, will not predict it with more accuracy, but you can at least have a 50-60% rough guess though. I think even simpler model can capture.
but
Also, if we include features, if you can make features like did you exercise or not, just asking them this question
see, because
in the data itself.
see, like, you know, मैंने जितने okay, I'll tell you something about what I have researched and basically मेरे को ये आंसर मिला हुआ है कि अगर मेरे को ये समथिंग लाइक अ प्रेडिक्शन मॉडल चाहिए, आई नीड उनका ब्लड का डेटा से लेके ये, बिकॉज उनका हेल्थ अंटिल अनलेस आई नो देयर हीमोग्लोबिन एंड सम नंबर्स आई कैन नॉट प्रेडिक्ट इफ दे आर इन गुड हेल्थ और नॉट. इफ दे आर नॉट इन गुड हेल्थ मैं बोल ही नहीं सकता कि दे विल बी एन एवरेज पर्सन एंड वो लोग आ रहे हैं, बिकॉज इतना डिविएशन आता है उस चीज़ में. I don't think I'm wrong in this. मैं इसे बोल रहा हूँ कि what if I don't want to go there. मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि मेरे को सिर्फ बेसिकली प्रेडिक्ट ही करना है. मैं I can take a random offset. अगर if random offset may be weeks, it will take you 4 weeks to recover. ठीक है.
Under some particular conditions is what
Under
you're
बड़ा सा, you take it with a big grain of salt. Okay.
Saram, do you not think this is possible even with just the data which he is having?
I have no data. I have no data.
See, you need to have some sort of data if you want some sort of prediction. That
Dude,
is a
some
must
sort
for
of data. Sairam, you tell me, who the hell is going to give me
Don't-
14
don't-
days worth of data?
okay. So why can't you simulate the patient doing the particular exercise?
That's the thing.
There are some. I am not that much aware.
सिमुलेशन बनाना होता सर्वर्स के साथ, मैं सिमुलेशन ऐसे ही बना देता, ठीक है.
See, if you want to capture real world patterns, you need to train on real world data. That's data science 101, and you
Yes.
can't run away from that. Yes, I have to say.
No
Yeah,
man, that
we,
is
we, we, we
literally
all
the
know, we
modest.
all know, we very simple rule. You train on simulated garbage data, and then it shows shitty prediction, then it's not the model's fault, it's what it's fed on.
It's okay.
So,
Okay, let me ask you something, okay? What
but
collaboration is one way. Okay, bol. Whatever you saying, say.
okay, one way I'm sort of seeing hope. I don't know. We have to experiment. Is take data sets with a similar fashion. Not exactly you have angles, not exactly, but you have some few features if you can have common, right? And you have data accordingly
Hmm.
from some other data source,
Okay.
and then train it on that, implement it here.
I'm not see. I don't know.
Starting point.
I don't know bol.
Uh, I
यश
think that
AI
can be a starting
यश
point.
AIML इतना आसान नहीं है सच्ची नेटवर्क इश्यूज आ
Seriously,
रहे हैं
that is true.
आई
That
थिंक
is
मेरे
true.
नेट
Yeah,
I wanted to say that यश AML इतना आसान नहीं है.
आई थिंक
See,
आई एम हैविंग
अगर इतना आसान होता ना, you don't have data, you just synthetically generate data
I
and
say
get
at
best
least.
predictions,
No, no. I
and
guess
anyone
after
could
this,
make AI models. There would be no need of data processing, cleaning, nothing. Half of
uh,
AI shifts are missing.
no, I can say that after 1.5 hours, Yash has finally admitted that AIML is not just only pip install.
Yes, yes.
So we won.
I, I think I think the real world realization hit
बट
him
सी
more than.
रियल वर्ल्ड आई हैव नेवर सेड कि द रियल वर्ल्ड थिंग इज नॉट ये ठीक है मैंने हमेशा तुम्हें हाँ मैं व्हेनेवर आई टॉक टू यू आई नो रियल वर्ल्ड डेटा तुम्हें भी नहीं मिल तुम लोग क्या करो तुम्हारे पास क्या रियल वर्ल्ड डेटा तू परसों मेरे को सायराम रो रहा था ऑर्गेनाइज डेटा नहीं है इनके पास ठीक है
बराबर है. Don't reveal who it is.
यार नहीं मैं वो नहीं बोला नहीं दैट्स व्हाई सेड टुडे मैंने खुद बोला था ऑर्गेनाइज डेटा नहीं एंड यू वर पिस्ड बिकॉज़ ऑफ
See,
दैट और
that is the main issue, right? If I have organized data, then my work is nothing. But
ओके
making the
But
data
I see.
organized.
Also, I'll say I read it somewhere. I don't know. It's a common saying. 80% of data science work is pre-processing of data. Okay,
ओके इफ आई हैव
and
टू आस्क
I
यू
want this to be understood.
इफ आई हैव टू आस्क यू ठीक है मैं अभी देख आई एम गोना डू 2-3 थिंग्स दैट आर इन माय काइंड ऑफ ये पोर्टफोलियो मैं पोर्टफोलियो नहीं आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट इफ आई टॉक अबाउट अ टू डू लिस्ट ठीक है
Hmm.
कोलैबोरेशन इज वन थिंग बट आई कैन नॉट डू कोलैबोरेशंस और एक्यूरेसी टेस्टिंग मेरे को करने के लिए आसान है आई जस्ट नीड टू हैव द कॉम्पिटिटिव मशीन दैट दे आर यूजिंग राइट नाउ वो pitch it with my machine do random angles on a servo and take in the data ठीक है एंड कंपेयर द ग्राफ ही दो प्लॉट कर दो कितना एक्यूरेसी आ रहा है आई कैन राइट अ रिसर्च पेपर ऑन दैट करेक्ट
Okay.
या ये फर्स्ट पार्ट है ये एक पार्ट हुआ कोलैबोरेशन एंड टेकिंग इन जो भी डेटा प्रेडिक्शन मॉडल करना दैट इज सेकंड पार्ट ये मेरे पीबीएल का ही ये चल रहा है ओके दीज आर टू पार्ट्स बट इसके पहले गार्बेज इन गार्बेज आउट आई वांट टू ट्राई डिफरेंट सेंसर्स विद सेंसर्स गिव्स मी द मोस्ट अमाउंट ऑफ एक्यूरेसी
Okay.
Okay. But how will you validate it?
डॉक्टर
So you're going back to the first part, collaboration.
हाँ तो मैंने आई टोल्ड यू ना कोलैबोरेशन इज है इट इज इन द लिस्ट बट वो नीचे है ऊपर क्या है पहले सेंसर सही करो मैं आई हैव ऑर्डर्ड डूड यू शुड सी माय अमेज़न ऑर्डर लिस्ट मैं बैठा हूँ बस यहाँ पे कि हाँ ये ऑर्डर 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 ये सब लिस्ट में हम जस्ट वेटिंग फिर कुछ पहला रीइंबर्समेंट आ जाए उसके बाद में नया सेंसर ऑर्डर करूँगा डूड आई हैव शिट लाइंग अराउंड जस्ट
Don't you have your submission pending?
एक सेकंड लेट मी सबमिट एक सेकंड
Let's take a 2 minute break, guys.
या So guys, we are back after a short water break. मैंने क्या किया? I minimize shit. Yeah. Cool. We are back after a short water break. All our concurrent viewers are gone. So hey.
Wow, there is
Yeah.
no one streaming to.
Yeah.
I don't think
So
we are visible. Are we visible? Yeah, okay.
yeah. What's the topic? Go on.
Yeah, okay. So I had two, three topics, but let's have a small one. Yeah, we were talking about LLM and this thing that we're not going to train it on LLM and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So why I basically said that was I don't want you to have this perception. And firstly, I want to make it clear that what AI models we build and what LLMs are, and big data, big models which all these companies give, they are different things. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So if we say we have made an AI model which predicts kidney stones from images, there is no sort of LLM working there. Okay, it is an sure shot good AI model, ML model, whatever you want to call it, but it's not uh, obviously not an all-knowing model for sure, but and also it's not an LLM type big model. LLM takes years to train, maybe at least months to
See, I
train.
am okay with that. See,
But
तुम जो बोल
no, I'm not saying it from a project perspective. I'm just making you aware.
okay.
Okay, it takes months to build, takes shit ton of data to build, like a lot, and it obviously it needs really huge GPUs, CPUs, large. It's like really big cost. Okay, all in all, it's a hassle, which I don't think individuals can handle. Which I don't think individuals can handle. Yes,
Sir, can I ask a question, sir?
yes, please.
Sir, I just want our model to be real time. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
It is real time, right? You are asking shit to ChatGPT and it is giving you.
That's not
no, no.
real time.
Then what do you mean by
What
real
what do you
time?
mean by real time? You mean that it's also training on real time?
No, I don't see. Okay,
That is also
like
happening.
ChatGPT, like
See,
ChatGPT.
that
Okay,
is also fine, but that has also a lot of issues, huh?
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Let me get clear what he's trying to
okay.
mean
See,
by
ठीक है.
real time.
Let me tell you something. ठीक है? Like, let me give you the example of the turning faces wala one. I had seen that online somewhere also. ठीक है? If I want to turn faces online, अगर मेरे को ये करना है, like phone profile, it will generate a side profile. I want to give it my picture, it should do that.
Hmm.
It should not. I should not be just be allowed to choose a picture from the pre-trained data set. Get my point? That's what I
Okay.
mean by real time.
So
Correct.
you're not asking ChatGPT the data that it is given to train. You're obviously going to ask something new.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
is real time, right? And
Dude,
obviously
no
the
model is
KPs.
like that. No model if you no model is like that, bro. If you are
That is
already
called data
training with
linkage then.
yeah, if your model is like that, then you have overfitted your entire model. Then you're doing nothing. You're storing a CSV. You're giving the answer. You're just calling CSV file. कि इसका ये answer है. There's no ML in it.
See,
ML means
to say simply, it is a state board student.
what? Okay.
All right. Let's look at memes, and we'll be switching off the stream in the next 10 minutes. Sairam को ये वाला meme बहुत अच्छा लगा, by the way.
Predicting time series with linear regression with neural network by generating a graph with stable diffusion.
This is
Uh,
nerd meme, guys. Yeah.
yeah, people might get excited listening to memes and then doing like
Yeah.
same nerd shit here again.
AI is becoming too powerful. Let's pause develop 6 months. What is written?
Yeah,
Develop
I'll develop more powerful
powerful
AI.
AI, then open AI
Pause.
during that pause.
Thank you.
Actually, yeah, they're like Elon Musk was talking a lot now to take a break from AI. AI is going too way
Uh,
much. You need to take a break.
Actually, I do support that you should take a break for that
Reddit
because
has pointed out
Then
that.
what will you do?
dude, take a break from AI in the sense big LLMs I'm talking about because they have a lot of issues right now, which I think needs to be focused on before it's available in the market.
You know the issues I'm facing? I wanna eat
Do
a
not say
pizza.
it's not real time. What?
I wanna eat a pizza right now. I want that big cheese burst wala pizza.
I think we can use AI to predict when Yash is. I'm kidding.
What the fuck, man? Develop a facial recognition and put it on every phone, security camera, and nobody bats an eye. Develop a language model that lets 7th graders cheat on their essays and everybody
This
loses.
is true. Big tech companies. I think my personal opinion wants to focus on big like language models just because it's more easily able to. They can market it. They can get bucks out of it. If same thing you if you invest paisa and stuff into all other domains, you'll generate amazing models and actually do wonders. But nahin.
Sairam, do you agree?
Wait,
True. And lot
I
many don't work in PyTorch. We don't like it. Okay, this is some kind of
uh,
oops coding.
By the way, yeah, this is when you use an actual programming language, the syntax looks something like this.
actual programming
Okay,
language.
okay.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Listen, I think I've used good amount of C and Java. Not Java, at least good amount of C.
C sucks. C is
I never said
But
I
C.
it's the
never
base
say
of
good.
everything, right?
I
See,
never said it's good, but I have used actual programming language. That's what I'm trying to say, Yash. And
see,
you have to
I'll tell you something. Okay, I love
agree on it first.
no,
Say I
I
agree.
love C. I love working with C, okay, because see, Linus Torvalds told me something which I have never been able to connect with, and which I always wanted to connect with is he told me whenever he reads a C program, he can see the assembly behind it. I have
Oh,
always wanted to learn assembly. मेरे को assembly में game develop करना. That is, if you wanna ask my
ah,
Everest, मैंने
yes.
पीछे में बोला था, I wanted to develop a complete game. It can be a small game as a snake game, but I want to make it in assembly.
Roller Toaster Tycoon. Roller
I,
Coaster.
I don't know if I ever found the game. There is an actual game that was developed for a console or a computer. I don't remember. The whole game was so optimized, even though it had around million characters or something at a time in a game, but it was so optimized because it was written in assembly.
I think
Imagine the depression the
you know
person had
I
to
know.
write in assembly.
I know.
exactly.
Dude,
You heard about Roller Coaster Tycoon, right?
I'll show you a guide. Okay, like if
Yes,
you,
you know Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I think that's the game.
That's the game, ka? Yeah.
Okay.
That one guy coded everything in assembly. Just one guy made one of the best games at that time.
Yeah, this is
Entirely
the one.
by
This is the one. This is the one I'm talking about.
yes,
Millions of
Roller Coaster
characters.
Tycoon. Yeah, exactly.
I don't. Is this? I'm not sure. Okay, I'll show you a guy. This is the guy I'm like very inspired by. If I tell you honestly, okay.
Sairam, na?
Come on, please. GH. I love this guy. I love him. Whatever he makes is so much fun. Okay. He primarily deals with game development and all, but can you read this?
I built my own computer
Do
by
you
hand.
see? Do you?
What the heck? What the heck?
Postmortem, let's ask ourselves.
What the hell is this?
Oh my god.
This is like
Does equal 0 if you're operating
like,
Wow.
and it works.
registers in 3 separate all that. And unfortunately I didn't have time to connect any input devices before this video, but I thought it would be fun to give a
It works.
nice little win.
That's the thing. You look at this guy, and I feel like I don't know what I am. Look at his. Yeah, I made an entire OS that only runs Tetris.
What the heck?
I built my own graphics card.
My AI/ML brain cannot even comprehend that.
He makes engines in assembly. Like, mad respect for this guy.
He make what? He makes engines in assembly.
Game engines in assembly and all.
By adding two numbers in assembly itself is too hard.
I know. Like, designing
You
it.
need to write.
Look at this. Look at this.
Geez, I know that was like a minute of video, but god damn, you guys are lucky you didn't see that stuff in real time. Like 20 plus hours of circuit building, and the worst, eventually. So, time to write the assembler. Now, 64K of address, its arguments with
What is this?
Function.
Oh, इतना तो मेरे को भी पता है. Look at this.
He's using addresses. I cannot. He's using direct addresses.
Like, if you have to be a guy, be this guy. And I think this is his side hustle. I'm not sure about who he is or what. I've never gone for it because I feel intimidated by that guy. You know the meme? Do you know the meme? It's that.
Imagine Shast side hustle. Casually.
Who is developing Doom and
If there's a side hustle, he should
What's
add
this video
casually
supposed
in front of every
take a
time.
look at Doom's predecessor, Wolfenstein 3. Just, where the wall is located relative.
the way he does something? Like, I just looked at this and I was
Which copies. There we go. Hi. Smiley face up in the top right. Oh my god, holy f, it works. It finally.
say hi and smiley face. And for all that, he did all this.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, one wrong wire can ruin it all. One wrong wire. One.
How will you fix
True.
it?
It's like how Yash solders his board.
You
Okay.
one wrong wire.
I can
Chalo.
understand it.
Like, let's end this. It's 12. Let's check our.
So we have
analytics.
entered into March officially.
Yeah, we
Yes.
have
Wasted 2 months.
Ooh, yeah.
We have wasted 2 months officially.
Alright.
10 more to go.
Yesterday was a leap day. Is that a word, leap day?
Leap year, man.
Yeah,
the fuck
leap
is a
year.
day? What the fuck is a
No,
leap year?
29 Feb.
It's
Wait.
a leap year. What the
I know
fuck
it's
is-
a leap.
What's a leap
The
day?
day is not. I was saying. That's what I asked. Is this something called a leap day? Do you call 29th Feb a leap? Shut up, Yash.
It's just
Shut up.
like this Nigerian name.
Okay.
Every seconds in the freak.
Anyway, guys, we have 90 views. With let's check our analytics. Let's see if we can have chat rate on an average. इतना ये नहीं था. Views, we are having 89 views. Chat rate इतना ये नहीं. Concurrent views right now is 9 and the average view duration is 5 minutes. That's okay. If people hear us 5 minutes, they're gonna have more than 5 minutes. They're gonna have their brain somehow microwaved like an egg. Alright, so yeah. Anyway, good talking to you, Sairam. Hope I
Yeah,
don't see
thank
you.
you.
Hope I don't see you after 3 months.
Ho 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 ho.
Aradhya, we can take his share of the company. We can basically
Yes.
throw
Yeah.
of course. But
One
yeah,
dollar.
but
See, what
we-
if you're a partner of the company? Why do you need to? I'm obviously going to give the share, right?
Okay, yeah. Anyway, when will you be open to a meeting on Sunday, the 3rd? 1 hour
Let me
brainstorm
see.
about whatever the idea we were talking about.
I'll tell you, man.
Alright, yeah.
I'm held up with a lot of works.
Even I know, even for मेरे पास
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you because see,
I'm-
I like the whole point of me telling you something like this, was like you have, because I saw something and I thought it was very easy to do. मेरे हिसाब से ठीक है. Like, let me show you something. ये हुआ ना.
God,
I don't think मैं Sunday को available होऊंगा. I think I will be busy with sleeping.
AI pin. Okay, yeah. Check this out.
Recently, Humane introduced their first AI pin device, and it's a game changer in wearable technology. Powered by artificial
Really?
intelligence, the Humane AI pin is an incredible gadget that's about to transform our interaction with tech. Today,
Damn.
I'm excited to walk you through what the Humane AI pin is all about, how it operates, its features, and why
This
it's
whole
such a
video looks
groundbreaking
AI generated,
device.
but
All right, so the Humane AI Pin is a small square gadget you can clip to your clothes with magnets. It's a simple, stylish badge available in black, silver, and gold. Its design is influenced by Apple, as its creators are ex-Apple employees who helped develop the iPhone, iPad, and Apple Watch.
okay.
This is their first product, launched recently after being previewed at many events. But it's more than just a fancy pin. It's a powerful AI tool that can do many things your phone can, but without a screen. It works through voice and gestures, projecting a laser display onto your hand or any surface, allowing you to use your hand as a touchscreen. The pin also includes an AI assistant, powered by OpenAI's GPT-4, the same tech behind ChatGPT. This assistant can answer questions, find information, and carry out tasks by generating natural text and understanding complex instructions. So what can you do with the Humane AI Pin? Well, a lot of things, like you can listen to music, podcasts, and audiobooks with it, and easily adjust the volume and playback either by touching
They
it.
can listen to our podcast with this.
Let's build this.
You see,
Right
it's
now.
like right. See, you know, if I have to do something like this, everything has to be a 2-button thing. Okay, either a single button or not a button. It's a click or not a click. Okay, because gestures are very. See, I'll tell you something. The whole problem with gesture recognition is, even I don't think if I don't know if I'm right or wrong. It's very hard to classify gestures, keep that in a database, and every time क्या बोलते हैं map through each and every gesture जब भी हो रहा है when it's seeing a gesture map it to the correct gesture. तुम जितने कम gestures रखोगे the system is gonna be that fast. Am I right?
True.
True. I think Sairam's gonna sleep.
Fine, man.
Yeah. So मैंने ये सब देखा and I was like, okay, it's tough it's gonna be tough building something at that level. Okay, because one of the things that I'll tell you is R&D में पैसा लगता है. Okay, and doing
वो हमारे पास नहीं है.
नहीं वो अलग नहीं पैसा आ जाएगा but doing it with the things that are available with you because जो हमारे पास available is going to be cheap. You can buy an ESP32 cam for 500 rupees. Okay, what if we can run something on that? That is what मैं ये करना चाहता हूँ. Something that's very simple, very needed. Make it a product, put it into hackathons, get a funding, create a product, sell it.
I see you.
And with that note, we'll be ending our podcast right now. Sairam has to sleep. He has to get his beauty sleep.
As if you don't want it.
Else AI is not gonna work tomorrow. Do you
Gee,
know
it's
why
gonna
it's called?
crash.
Do you know why it's called AI? Because Sairam has A and I in his name.
Shut up, Yash. You need sleep.
Why? Yeah, that is true. With this note, we'll end and you just sleep. That's all.
Yeah. We'll just end it on this note. Anyway, guys, it was good having you on the podcast, Sairam.
Thank you.
We changed the name. It's not just Pip Install because of you. I hope all the 91 views that we got actually helped some people know more about AI. Know more that I am just a dumb person. Don't point towards me. I know. I'm honored to not ever try to use AI ever again.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah. Anyway, Aradhya, who do you think should be the next guest? We'll call them out.
Ooh.
Next week, next Thursday karna. Let's make this a Thursday thing.
Wait.
Yeah.
No one comes to mind actually.
Next
But
Thursday.
we'll discuss it.
Next Thursday.
Maybe Dev? What do you say? Dev?
Let's ask Dave. Okay. I don't think Dave is free though. Let's see.
Yeah, Dev is busy.
हाँ Dave
Dev will.
देखो AI ML वाले बंदे को ये करना है. Let's ask some other guy. ये जो भैया को पूछते हैं.
Yeah, let's bring Neji bhaiya. Let's go.
Yeah. Anyway, Sairam.
Okay.
See you soon.
Sure.
Yes.
You just said you won't call me afterwards and you're saying see you soon.
I need AI, man. It's in your name. It's in your name.
I told you na. If you want to improvise in your career, you need AI, man.
S.A.I. Ram.
Name's not nice.
It's a good joke. Come on.